Hi, my name is Michelle Thomas. I'm a medical intuitive, energy healer, and transformational expert with Radiant Living. And today is Tip Tuesday. Welcome. Today, we are talking all about soul contracts, what they are, what they mean, all of those good things, right? So, what is a soul contract? So, a soul contract is really it's sort of a contract that you agree to before you're born into this current lifetime. And so when that happens, right, before we become us, human, right now, our souls, right, work together with some other souls. And these are oftentimes people that we've reincarnated with numerous times in our lifetime. And we agree, right, on some things that we're here to learn and grow from a soul's perspective. Right? It's the things that we're here to learn and grow from a soul level, allowing us higher consciousness, right? And every single time you're reborn, right, through reincarnation, you're here to learn something new and different, unless you haven't learned it in the past life, right? But every experience is different. Some lifetimes, right, you sign up for a very happy, joyful, wealthy, whatever lifetime. Others are harder, right? You're here to really take on some challenges and allow that soul to learn those lessons and grow and move on to the next one. So every lifetime is different, right? Sometimes you're male, sometimes you're female. But here's the kicker, right? You choose, right? You choose when you're going to be, like what time frame, right? The people that are here right now all chose to be here right now, right? You choose where you're going to be born, the parents you're going to be born to. You all sign up together, right, to help each other learn and grow. Our soul's contracts, it's not just about us. We come into this lifetime to help others as well, right? We are here to help other people learn and grow from a soul's perspective as well, which is why, right, we intermingle, right? Why we have different people. And there's people that will show up in your life and you're just like, gosh, I feel like I've known them my whole life. And chances are you've known them not only in this lifetime, but probably in other lifetimes, right? So we choose our parents, we choose our siblings. Take a moment, take a moment and just like really listen to that, right? So if you had a hard childhood, a challenging one, right? Or your parents are not necessarily the best parents, or you have siblings, right, that maybe you don't get along with, right? Chances are they're here to help teach you something, right? They're here to help you grow from a soul's perspective, right? And again, we choose to come in with our parents, our siblings. There's also other people that will show up throughout our life to help us or to challenge us, right? So it's all about that, right? I know that I came in, I reincarnated with my son. Like I know I'm here to help him in this journey because he helped me in a past life. And I know this because I worked with someone who looked in my Akashic records, right? So there's ways that you can figure out sort of what your soul contracts are, who they are, like what lessons that you're here to learn. By doing past life regression, you can also use again the Akashic records, and maybe a Tip Tuesday I'll get into the Akashic records another day. But the Akashic records are like our soul's book. It tells you the story of this lifetime and all your past lifetimes. It's amazing. So when you learn to really tap into the Akashic records, it's also a very useful tool. But circling back around to soul's contracts. So again, you have different lessons that you're here to learn. And once you've learned them, you can grow to the next one, right? And so you also not only choose what you come in with, but you choose how you're going to die. Newsflash, right? And there's people who choose to die at a very young age, right? And often it's to help the people around them with their soul's growth, right? So oftentimes, so they choose that, right? And this is kind of outside of suicide. Suicide's a whole different sort of ball game. That's often just souls that are struggling in this life. And so I'm not going to sort of delve too much into that. But for the most part, you choose how you're going to die in this lifetime. That being said, you have free will. You have free will. You get to choose, right? If you want to stay suffering, like in a relationship and not learn and heal and grow from it, that's a choice, right? You get to choose. You get to choose every day, right? Spirit, the universe, they cannot meddle with free choice. which is why whenever I talk to you guys, I'm always like, ask spirit for help, because they can't come and help you unless you ask for help. They cannot intervene unless you ask or allow them to help you. Okay. So it's all about free will too, right? So it's one of them is you've signed up. Here's a whole bunch of lessons that spirit, the universe, that your soul is here to learn. And here's free will. And so it's all about the mingling of the two, right? And how you move through life, the choices you make, right? And it really does sort of tell you how quickly you can heal and grow, right? And learn the lessons and move on, right? Because you can. When you have a soul's contract, it doesn't mean you have to live in suffering for the rest of your life, right? If you can get in and figure out, oh, I know what that is. I know I need to heal that. I need to grow from that. You can do that. And you can break that contract because it's complete. You've learned the lesson, right? So that being said, again, this is Tip Tuesday or Tuesday's tips. It's a new thing, the naming and still working on. Anyhow, so how can you work on that, right? Inner child work, everybody. Inner child work, right? When we look and see at our childhood, it's because, again, our parents are here to help us, challenge us, help us grow in all the different ways, right? So focus on what it is that you need to heal and grow from your childhood. Ancestral karma. Ancestral karma is a thing. And the people that are part of my masterclass, right? The people that choose to be part of my alchemy evolution one-on-one coaching program, they will learn all of that too. Because when we heal the karma from our ancestors, we release that. That's a soul contract that we release from not only ourselves, but all of our ancestors behind us or in the past, as well as in the future. We heal that. So ancestral karma is super powerful when it comes to clearing that, right? So there's just a lot of things that you can do. So one thing is when someone is triggering you, right? Especially someone that's like, dig into the root. Why? Right? What is the lesson? What is the growth? What is the opportunity for me to move forward so that I can be set free? So I can learn that and grow and move on, right? Because there's a lesson there in so many relationships in our life, not just those around us in our family, but there's some that are friendships. There's just, again, when there's people that you meet that you're just like, oof, right? Immediate response to, yeah, your soul may be responding to them on a soul level. So again, my Tuesday tip is to do some healing work. Figure out the root, figure out what the lesson is, right? Figure out how you can move forward because we're all here to grow on a conscious level, right? Divine conscious level. We're here to grow and learn and change. And so soul's contracts are just one piece of it. But I know that in my Q&A that I had in my free group, You Can Heal Yourself, a lot of people asked about it. So I wanted to come in here today on Tuesday Tip and chat about soul's contract and what it is. So again, healing is necessary, right? Again, inner child, feminine wounds, ancestral wounds, right? We have all of these things that live within us. And when we can figure out what it is that I need to learn from this experience, how I can grow from this experience, we can release these contracts, right? At a soul level. It's very powerful stuff. So again, I'm going to be doing Tuesday tips every single week. So next week, I was thinking about doing psychic and energetic protection because that's a big one as well that I hammer into a lot of people in all of my groups, my membership group, as well as my masterclass, and so as well as my clients. So if you're interested in working with me in any way, please reach out to me. I'm happy. I have hair in my mouth. I'm happy to work with you, assist you, and really sort of help you on your soul's journey. So happy Tip Tuesday. So